Now we are going to see the Z transform of left-sided sequence. The given problem is find the Z transform of x of n, which is equal to 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here there is a arrow mark mentioned. That arrow mark is mentioned on the value 0. So whenever the arrow mark or dash symbol mentioned, then that particular value belongs to n is equal to 0. If you are having a value right side of that arrow, then it belongs to n is equal to 1. If you are having a value left side of that arrow, then it belongs to n is equal to minus 1. So here all the values are left side of the axis, so that's why we are calling this as a left sided sequence. And we will first write the formula for x of z. X of z is nothing but z transform of x of n. So Z transform of x of n is equal to x of z, which is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z power minus n. So here we need to replace the range of n. For this problem, here this point is nothing but n is equal to 0, here n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to minus 2, n is equal to minus 3, and n is equal to minus 4. These are the values of n. So here the limit changes from n is equal to minus 4, this is the lower limit, to n is equal to 0. You can consider minus 1 also. Okay, and x of n z power minus n. So if you substitute the values of n, then this becomes x of minus 4 z power 4. Here the minus sign in the power and the minus sign in the n value will be multiplied together and it will be a positive sign, plus x of minus 3 into z cube plus x of minus 2 into z square plus x of minus 1 into z plus x of 0. In this case, x of minus 4 is nothing but 4. So the value is equal to 4z power 4 plus 3z cube plus 2z square plus 1 into z is nothing but z, and the value of x of 0 equal to 0. So this is the value of x of z. Then the next part is we have to define the region of convergence for the given problem or for the given x of z. Here the ROC is defined as entire z plane except z is equal to infinity. Why? Because this value will be, the value of x of z will have a finite value except the value of z is equal to infinity. If z is equal to infinity alone, the value of x of z will be infinity. For all other values, whether it is z is equal to 0 or any positive number or negative number, the x of z will take a finite value, that is x of z will converge for all other values of z except z is equal to infinity.